you know what? This is an off-road recovery, and somebody's gonna do it, so it might as well be us. So we're gonna head out on our first recovery of the day, our third recovery of King Fred's life.
It's also not a lie about first since we've done all the modifications.
Yeah, it's the first time since we've had this sweet bumper in action. We even have a winch that's bolted up, wired in, ready to go. Don't have any of the lights hooked up, that's for another day. We did get a new alternator in. It's not installed, but it is here in the shop, so that's gonna be for another day too. But we're gonna be headed up on top of Fairview Canyon, up on Skyline somewhere. We'll drop the pin, show you guys where it's at. Got a cool little video from the customer.
Well, when you try to stop clear up there and you slide all the way down these bumpy rocks, you pop a tire, you lose your transmission. Good times.
We got a new helper. You guys remember Colton? He's come out and helped us on a few of the other recoveries. He's gonna go with us today and hopefully help us out some more. So anyway, I'll be in King Fred with the boss. These guys are all gonna be in the tow truck with the Trekker. We have an issue where this thing guzzles gas, so we don't miss gas stations. We're gonna get this thing filled up and head out on a recovery.
All right, we're gonna throw some fuel in the freight shaker and get on down the road.
All right, we got the wrecker all fueled up. This is a 17-gallon tank, and it took 17 gallons. I don't know where all our gas has been going. Probably right down the intake of this 460, but anyway, whatever. So we got us some healthy snacks, chicharrones, crunch mix, and some cheese and crackers. So a very hearty lunch today. Next stop, we're gonna head up to Fairview and go get this thing unstuck. I want to take a second and thank you guys for just absolutely blowing our expectations for our pre-Black Friday sale. You guys sold out every single thing we had, narrowly, except for this merch we have here for our awesome fans that come and visit us in person. Now, something that I want to talk to you guys about is internet safety. While I'm checking my merch site, I am using my new Opera browser. A couple of my favorite features about Opera browsing is ad blocker and VPN. Ad blocker blocks ads in one click. You can enjoy a cleaner and smoother browsing process. You can have faster pages loading, no extensions needed. But do not block my ads. They are not for blocking. That is not what this tool is for. VPN is for private browsing to hide your location with VPN. Doesn't log your activity or collect your information. It's free and unlimited. Built in the browser, no extensions needed. With Aria, Opera users are getting access to a leading generative AI service for free. The service is a result of Opera's collaboration with OpenAI, but with expanded capabilities upon ChatGPT, Aria answers your questions and generates content with real-time access to the web. All you have to do is open the browser AI in the sidebar and log in or sign up for a free Opera account. One of the awesome features with Opera is the tab island. Tabs can be easily arranged into separate groups or islands, which can be collapsed or expanded. You can also drag and drop tabs between islands and manage entire groups at once. If you guys are anything like me with my ADHD brain, you'll have 100 tabs open at a time. With Opera's browsing system, they collapse everything into an island for you. Tab islands is a simple and intuitive way to keep your browsing sessions separate without being overwhelmed by tabs. So if you guys would like to try out Opera Browser yourselves, click the link in the description below and get browsing just like me.
Half hour later, we finally caught up to them. They're waiting for us at the gas station.
So we just had to pull over at a gas station here in Fairview. We waited for Hillbilly Steve and Colton, so they're right behind us. Now we're gonna be heading up Fairview Canyon. So this is a bad canyon. You guys might remember, this is where Aiden's dad rolled his truck off the mountain and we had to go recover that. Then we were able to recover that truck and do a full restoration and give it back to Aiden for Christmas. So it was a pretty cool deal for a bad situation. Also, right here at the mouth of the canyon is where that white Ford truck was off the edge of the mountain and we had to pull it down and get it back to the shop. That was a pretty crazy recovery too. So Whiskers, this is where we broke down and I had to use my string out of my hoodie to get Whiskers going. So that was crazy. Done a lot of stuff up at this canyon, but now we're headed to the top to go get the Chevy Equinox. Sounds like it's a kid still in high school. When I was talking to him, he said he was gonna bring me the keys after school. So anyway, he was probably just out for a fun time. Ended up slipping down a road that he couldn't get back up. So that's where we come into play. We're gonna go up there and get it out. So we're just about to the top of Fairview Canyon. We're right by Wasatch Academy's cabin. And you can see right here, That's Snowcat tracks. So that is where we came up with Heavy D and got a Snowcat for Wasatch Academy. It looks like we're turning off on a Skyline Drive turn. This road will take you all the way back to Ephraim across Skyline Drive. So we're gonna park the tow truck here, unload the tractor. All right, so we got the old Jackrabbit discombobulated from the wrecker. You didn't know the trekker's name is Jackrabbit. See, this is Jackrabbit. I know, I can't, it doesn't look like Jackrabbit to me either, but it says that.
Hey, you laugh at my name.
That is my loudspeaker that's supposed to be on Whiskers, and he put it on the Jackrabbit.
And it's very annoying.
So loud. Like, so loud. It's an actual cop siren. Oh yeah. Okay. I don't know. A fan gave that to us, so we're using it. Anyway, so now that the Jackrabbits destroyed our eardrums, we're gonna head down this road. So let's go. So you can't really see it, but down there we've got Fairview, Mount Pleasant, and then way in the distance you can see Ephraim. And if you just stay on this road, it'll take us all the way back to the top of Ephraim. But we're not doing that because we're not crazy. So my maps tells me in 0.3 of a mile, park your vehicle and prepare to walk. We aren't going to be walking. Another thing is this truck drives really, really good on the road. But with 65 PSI of air in these BFG KM3s, a little rough off-road. So eventually we're gonna have to do something about it. Let some air out of it. Something.
This doesn't look like a four-wheeler trail.
Yeah, this does not look like a four-wheeler trail. This does not look like where it's at. But we ran out of directions from our pin. So now we're kind of just scouring. I think what we're gonna have to do is get out and go kind of roam around. I'm just kind of following what appears to be a trail. But don't think
There's no
it
more
is.
trail here.
No, there's a something right here.
Well, let's look.
So I think we're gonna park and go do some walking. Try to find this thing. All right, so I'm thinking that we're probably gonna be in this grove of trees over here. Because if you look at this video that the kid sent, there's a yellow tree right there. So if you see there's like one, what the heck is that? Are you a pirate? Arr, matey.
That gonna help us?
So it's in the middle of some quakies.
Yeah,
Is it quakies or aspens? Yeah,
Quakies.
it's in the middle of some quakies. My suspicion is it's over here. So let's walk out to this ridge. Nobody told me we were going on nature hikes today.
Hey, Robbie, we're going on a nature hike today.
Thank you for finally letting me know. It would have been nice if you let me know before we left. Could have
You're
prepared for it. Should we go back to the road or should we just cut across? Road it is. Good thinking, team. You got freaking Hillbilly the Pirate back here. Colton's just wandering in the abyss.
Look it.
We're like herding cats around here.
So it's a good thing they didn't drive this way because there's like this. I don't know if either of them could have made it through this. Don't worry, I found the vehicle.
It's down over in these trees. Then we found it. And that we found it first. So we're gonna walk down and check this out.
All right, so we're learning some things about King Fred. This is probably the roughest riding vehicle I've ever been in. So once we four-link and put the front end on ORIs, I think that's gonna help tremendously. We may have to do something with the back eventually. I'll probably talk with Rory and do the same type of leaf spring setup if I do anything. But anyway, these tires, man, I can't say it enough. We drove in here so smooth on the road. Just really, really rough on this road. There's no snow like there was in the pictures, but it's still slick. I'm sliding all over. Get a game plan on how to get it turned around so we can get it out of here safely. This truck is so gutless.
So what he's saying is he's a little concerned about getting this out of here.
All right, so we found it, we made it. Now we gotta figure out how to get that attached to this and get this out of here. Because King Fred's probably the most gutless vehicle I've ever owned in my life. It literally barely got itself back up that other hill. You might be pulling me. So, first things first, I noticed just a trail of oil. We won't even attempt to turn it on or anything, but
Taste it to see if it's oil or ATF. Grab a leaf and chew on it.
You taste it.
yeah, take a leaf and eat it like a chip, like a little chippy. Let's try to figure out this tire first. We'll get the jack out, we'll get the tire off, let's try to get it beaded up, and then maybe what we'll do is, I mean, this isn't stuck, it's just dead.
Oh, it's stuck.
Yeah.
It don't move under its own power, it's stuck.
Good point. But what we could do is, we got a flat spot down here. If we can get that tire aired up, we could get it down on the flat and then figure out how to get it out of here. Look at these Quakies. They're like all shifted. They're all growing level. It's so weird. All right, let's grab some tools out. Let's get this figured out and then figure out how to get this thing out of here. But it definitely has some issues.
Safety first. We're going to tie off the SUV to the Trekker so that way when we jack it up, it can't take off forward on us.
What are you doing?
Well, it was all too long and it needed to be tightened up. So Robby says, why don't you just use your winch? You can tighten it up. So I hooked the winch and I'm just going to back up until it's tight.
I have no idea what he's doing. Now he's just taken his rope and tied it to the winch, but we need to let the winch cable out.
Take number 3?
Temp number 20.
3. Ooh. I'm getting out of the way of that. It's moving. We've got the Chevy moving and the Trekker's moving, so we have to hurry before the Trekker runs into the Chevy.
So we're not gonna be able to take the tire off on this go around. We're gonna see if we can get the bead to set without taking it off. No way. There's a big old hole in the sidewall on the inside.
Oh, we have
It's still airing up.
brought one of those patches that we have on the office. The glue trench. I didn't know we'd need it. I think at least if we can get it on the bead, that'll help us. Or is there a spare?
I don't know if there's a spare.
Let's check to see if there's a spare. There we go. There's our savior right there. Right? Is it?
Oh, it's taking air.
It's airing up, but it's leaking out faster than...
Well, you know what? In that case, why don't you throw the old donut on?
I think we should try something one of these days.
What?
Just say, Black Steel will hold the boat. Let's see if it'll hold air. Right on the hole.
Smack it on the hole. That's a great idea. Everything's sliding? Oh no! Steve! Get out of harm's way.
I'm out of harm's way.
I saved your life.
Oh, I don't know. When that Trekker goes flying, it likes to come at me. So I don't know. Maybe
You know what? When the jackrabbit's running,
get out.
running for you. Everybody, assume your positions. All right, so this is going to be like the easiest recovery of all time. We're going to coast this thing down the hill, try to get it turned around, hook it to that tow truck,
Boogie out.
and boogie out of here. That sounds really easy in theory, but that is the most gutless engine I've ever had. Okay, we're going to get this thing down out of harm's way. Hurry, guys, hurry, hurry, hurry. Look at this, come push me. I just about got this bad boy turned around. So Colton's on his way. Hillbilly, I have no idea what Hillbilly's up to or what he's doing. We got the boss here. He thinks this is funny.
It's a little funny. What is he doing?
This is a team effort.
Uphill?
Yeah. Ready? I'm rocking it. You got this. You guys are doing good. I think if I rock it, hey, I think if I rock it one more time, watch this. This is the ticket. Okay, go. Oh, just
He took his foot off the brake that time.
Now we need to somehow get the wrecker. Let's keep going so that we're like, yeah, flat. move the wrecker up here out of the way, and then we're gonna get on the road flat. This is the weirdest off-road recovery we've ever done.
Why?
Because we're pushing it. It's just in a rut because we're on the mountain road. Oh no! The dang brakes were going out. Didn't want to stop, but we got it stopped. Let's drive the truck. Let's get this thing loaded up. We can't wheel lift it, it's all-wheel drive. Colton is the winner of that game. He figured out it's all-wheel drive. So
What about, I did too.
okay, Steve did too. But anyway, let's just we're just gonna hook it up to a rope and we'll just pull it out of here with a rope. We're gonna go off of this hitch point. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna go through our D-ring to the rope and V it to the control arms. We'll keep it close and tight.
We used to have an extension.
Oh, we don't have two. Not down here. Well, we're just gonna long pull it.
I'm gonna hurry back.
Supposed to have you put it in neutral. Let it goes backward. Let's let it get tightened up. Keep going, keep going. So basically, just avoid rocks. Yep. Let's get this out of here in one piece. If you need us to stop, just 2 honks. 2 honks. If you need us to go faster, 1 honk. We're breaking Colton in the right way. We're gonna drag him through the woods. So, all right.
I'm ready.
Okay. This is less than impressive this time, but you know what? This is an off-road recovery, and somebody's got to do it. So it might as well be us. So we got spare tire in the back of the wrecker. We got Colton back there in the Equinox. Me and the old boss are in Fred, and I gotta somehow get over these rocks without destroying this car.
Oh, should you go that way?
It's too late now.
Okay then.
Trying to bebop over those rocks. Had Hillbilly go in front of me just in case. Can't get any wheel speed. This thing's so gutless. There's 0 wheel speed. This thing is so gutless. Oh my gosh. I swear if we have to winch this out of here, that'll be so embarrassing. What are we stuck on? Tell him to go back. Go back. We got to get some speed. Oh, this is just slick. And this thing has no power. Okay, hold your brakes. All right, we're gonna try to get through it now. Ready?
Oh, we did it!
Yeah, it's making it.
It's a hillbilly
Barely.
stuck.
Oh, Hillbilly is stuck. Okay, I'm gonna bump it again. We're getting it. We made it! And you were all doubting it. I was doubting it. This is, you guys can't tell how steep this is, but this is a pretty dang steep hill. I don't know what this kid was thinking. Colin's just dodging rocks.
When in doubt, Fred it out. Old King Fred's got this thing coming up out of here. Smooth riding from now on.
All-wheel drive, baby.
I thought it was going to be our turn going through the mud that Hillbilly got to go through, but I guess we'll just keep it simple.
All right, so we got everything locked and loaded and ready to roll. We got the Trekker on the back of the wheel lift. We got the Equinox up on the deck. It's all strapped down. Me and the boss are still in Fred. We're gonna head back to the shop. We got the car in the tow yard waiting for the customer to come pick it up. So, as always, we appreciate you. If you enjoyed this video, go check out this one.